if battle gore was the Game of Thrones things, then definitely birthing scene gore is House of the Dragon thing. Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with episode 6 of House of the Dragon. I keep saying House of the Dragons, but it is House of the Dragon. So, anyways, what an interesting episode. I absolutely loved it. I mean, we had new actors taking over characters that I really loved and rooted for, and I was kind of apprehensive about it, but I wasn't disappointed. So, just can't wait to talk to you about it. My name is Angela. You can call me Angie. In this channel, I talk about books and all things related to books, including movies and TV adaptations. So, if those things interest you, please subscribe to my channel because I upload videos, if not twice a week, at least once a week. So go ahead, do your thing, subscribe, bell icon, notifications, all that jazz. You know what to do. So the episode starts with a birthing scene, Rhaenyra giving birth to her third child, and we understand from that whole sequence that there is definitely no love lost between Alicent and Rhaenyra. They are definitely not in good terms, especially Alicent, because she is still bitter even after 10 years. Rhaenyra, not so much. I think I'm going to root for Team Rhaenyra going forward because she seems to be level-headed. Just like Viserys, I don't think she needs conflict, but at the same time, she's not ready to let go of her claim to the throne, which is definitely yeah, makes sense because that's what has been promised to her. And yeah, so she is rightful heir, and I don't see any problem with that. And I feel that Alicent is still bitter and holding on to all the bad things that's been done to her, but not necessarily intentionally, especially with Rhaenyra, the grudges that she holds. I think it's just she's pushing it too much. It's time that she forgave her, but she's not ready to do so, and she's vengeful. She is bitter, and it looks like she is not ready to let Rhaenyra have that claim to the throne after this serious time that easily. And I can see this tension building towards the apparent civil war that's going to ravage the kingdom. So I can see all that building up now. So very nice writing. It's definitely a slow burn progress towards this huge, long, dreadful, dark event in the history of Targaryen that's going to happen. And I did a little bit of cheating. I did watch the trailer for season 7. I can't even call it trailer, it's a teaser to, yeah, episode 7. And yeah, episode 7 is going to be epic. So I see that things are really, really heating up in episode 7. I feel that heat's building up in this episode. Now, since we have this 10-year gap, we haven't seen what has happened, what ensued between Lord Corlys, Lena and Daemon, and how he ended up marrying her and having a family with her. I would have loved to see that because it's kind of, Daemon seems a completely different person as compared to what we have seen in him the first 5 episodes. So there is a certain disconnect for me. I couldn't relate to Daemon much. He looks very defeated. But why? Just like Lena says, he has lost all his fire. Definitely not the person who, started quoting her, at least what we saw in the last episode. So it's kind of strange to see it's kind of strange to see Damon in that state of mind. You know what I mean? Very detached, sitting down, reading in his library, not venturing out into the city, doing his thing. But I hope there is a comeback for him because he was one of my favorite character. But in this episode, he was not there much at all. Like, he has a very short screen time, and there was nothing much he could do in this episode. And the death of Lena, that was really, really heartbreaking. I think in this episode, that was the most touching moment for me when she's requesting or ordering Vagar to, yeah, basically kill her, burn her alive. And Vagar is hesitating. Now, again, I would have loved to see more of Vagar, in a couple of two episodes, and see the bond between Lena and Vagar, because I'm here for the dragons, guys. I know it costs a lot of money, but still, this is, the Westeros world. HBO can throw any amount of money and it's going to reap gold. So, yeah, I would have loved to see more of uh, Vagar. And I could have feel more connected to the scene, but definitely it was a very heart touching, heartbreaking moment. Even I would have loved to develop more of sympathy towards Lena during her death. If Battle Gore was the Game of Thrones things, then definitely birthing scene Gore is House of the Dragon thing. The High Council scene where everybody's seated down with the king and discussing, the affairs of the kingdom. I like how Rhaenyra brings up this truce to the table, like, okay, there is tension between our houses, our families, but we are one house. So, yeah, let's work towards making us better and stronger. So lay aside our differences and feuds of the past. Alison doesn't see it that way. She definitely sees this as another ploy from Rhaenyra's side. I personally don't think that, because I think Rhaenyra just wants peace, and things to continue as they are, and that's why the reason she has been staying for 10 years in King's Landing instead of just going off to Dragonstone or whatever, because she wants to make peace with everybody around her, especially her family, her father and Alicent also. This is my interpretation of what Rhaenyra was thinking. But that has failed, and that, the whole incident in this episode pushed her to this limit where she is forced to leave to Dragonstone. I'm expecting that during this tension, she will reunite with Daemon, and yeah, even the Driftwood will back them, or Driftstone would back them, and that will be the new alliance that will be fighting against Aegon, I think. Now, talking about Aegon, what a brat. I hate him already. I mean, he definitely gives me Joffrey vibes. Allison is definitely training him, tuning him to become whatever she wants him to, and to compete for the throne, which he doesn't want to initially. So I'm sure there will be a transformation where we definitely see him as ruthless. He's definitely very good with the swords and whatever, and he can ride a dragon. It is going to be intense going forward for sure once this contention for the throne really picks up. Lord Larry Strong, our bloody new little finger. I mean, I thought Otto was this wild creature, but this one takes the title without any contention. He is definitely poisonous, venomous snake. Whatever he has started in this episode, aka killing his own father and brother without any remorse. Just, yeah, maybe he was ignored all his life for being lame and he is bitter. Just like Alicent, he's very bitter, so he doesn't feel any guilt for killing his own brother and father. It is Westeros. People are justified in doing all kind of gruesome things. If you think about what's his name, Damon, he will never kill his own family. I mean, even he wasn't that cruel and without conscience. He had some morals. Damon, like, he was ready to do things for his family. He was, his ego or his selfishness or his hunger for power was not so much that he was ready to kill his own family. But if you think about this guy, he is ready to do stuff. I mean, he doesn't care. So Lord Larys Strong is a bloody snake. What I think will happen in the next episode is that, okay, she's in Dragonstone, who Rhaenyra is in Dragonstone, and what I see from the trailer and what I saw from the trailer, Daemon is back also in Dragonstone, and then Lord Corlys is also there, so they're all one team, and then you have the other side with Alicent, and I don't know whom she's allying with. That would be interesting to see. because currently she doesn't have any real allies except for the lame Lord Laris. That's a mouthful. And I think maybe King Viserys might die. I don't know. I'm thinking. I think it's high time he's dead, because only once he's dead will the civil war happen, right? So I think in the next episode he's gonna die. That'll be episode 7. Then you have 2 more episodes. So yeah, let's see what happens. But this is what I am anticipating will happen in the next episode, that new alliances will be built. There will be maybe one battle scene, and we will see definitely Viserys' death. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting to happen in the coming episode. And based on what I saw in the trailer, it's going to be epic, because the trailer of, again, I'm saying trailer, it's not trailer, teaser, is mind blowing. If you haven't watched it, go check out the teaser. It's mind blowing, guys. So that was my quick thoughts on episode 6. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. This is Angie signing off.